On a sunny morning, June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie arrived in Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. It was an official visit full of pomp and circumstance, but, the festive atmosphere would soon turn into tragedy. As the official car drove through the city streets, a young Bosnian Serb named Gavrilo Princip approached. He was a member of the Black Hand, a secret society dedicated to Serbian unification. In Princip's hand, a pistol. He fired 2 shots. The first bullet hit Sophie, fatally wounding her. The second bullet hit the Archduke in the neck. Within minutes, both were dead. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand shocked Europe. It was an act of terrorism with unimaginable consequences. To understand why the assassination led to war, we need to look at the complex system of alliances that existed in Europe at the time. These alliances were like a tangled web uniting countries in a network of mutual defense pacts. Austria-Hungary, outraged by the murder, blamed Serbia for supporting the Black Hand. They gave an ultimatum to Serbia, a small nation with great national pride. The ultimatum was meant to be unacceptable, a deliberate provocation. Serbia, fearful of an attack, asked its ally Russia for help. Russia, feeling obliged to protect a Slavic nation, mobilized its army, a clear warning to Austria-Hungary. Germany, an ally of Austria-Hungary, saw Russia's mobilization as a threat. Nationalism, a powerful force in the early 20th century, played a key role in the events that led to the First World War. Nationalism is an intense form of patriotism, a belief in the superiority of one's nation and a desire for national unity and independence. In the Austro-Hungarian Empire, a diverse set of ethnic groups, each with its own language and culture, chafed under the rule of the German-speaking Habsburg monarchy. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand, seen as a symbol of Habsburg oppression, ignited nationalist sentiment among the Serbs and other South Slavic peoples. Nationalism was also strong in Germany. After its unification in 1871, Germany underwent rapid industrialization and military expansion, fueling a sense of national pride and a desire for greater power on the world stage. Session 4, the Iron Fist and the Emperor's Moustache, militarism, the belief that a strong army is essential to national security and prestige, also contributed to the outbreak of war. In the decades leading up to 1914, European nations engaged in a dangerous arms race, increasing their armies and navies at an alarming rate. Germany, under the leadership of Kaiser Wilhelm II, was particularly eager to assert its military power. Wilhelm, who had a withered arm and a penchant for military uniforms, was determined to make Germany a dominant force in Europe. The arms race created an atmosphere of suspicion and fear, each nation and its neighbors with distrust, convinced that war was inevitable. Military leaders, eager to test their new weapons and tactics, exerted increasing influence over government policy. Section 5. The powder keg of Europe. At the beginning of the 20th century, Europe was like a powder keg, ready to explode. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand provided the spark, igniting simmering tensions between the great powers. The complex system of alliances dragged the nations of Europe into conflict. Nationalism fueled the desire for war, particularly in Germany and Austria-Hungary. Militarism had created a climate of fear and suspicion, making war seem not just possible but inevitable.